What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Booba Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we got some interesting updates right now. Shelly Finkel has said that, they have received the contract. They received the contract on Tuesday. On Monday, they went over the contract. On Tuesday, they emailed Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn. There were two sticking points that needed to be clarified. As of today, Eddie and Barry Hearn haven't gotten back to them to clarify. Shelly Finkel states, he says that Eddie Hearn consistently puts out the narrative that we're being rushed and we need to sign the contract. Let me say this, because people keep saying, oh, he just needs to hurry up and sign the contract. Okay, well, why Anthony Joshua ain't hurry up and sign the contract when the $50 million and the 50-50 revenue split was sent over to him? Eddie Hearn said that he couldn't, he just can't blindly sign the contract. He have to mull over the contract, right? So now everybody wants Deontay Wilder to just mull over the contract and just to sign the contract. Oh, if he really wanted, he would just sign. Okay, well, the thing is now, they got the contract. They looked over the contract on Monday. They sent Eddie Hearn a response of two things that they needed clarified, and Eddie Hearn has yet to respond with the two things that they needed clarified. Okay. Now listen to this. You can find this on, I read this article on World Boxing News 24, right? See, these are the tricks and the games that Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn and these dudes play, and then people sit and be like, oh, he should just sign the contract. He should just sign the contract, because they don't understand what's going on and they can't read between the lines. So they just make up stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Deontay Wilder really want to fight, he'll just sign the contract. Okay, well, here it goes, right? A contract has arrived with Deontay Wilder advisor and co-manager Shelly Finkel at his office on Monday, with only clarification on 2 points needed before the Bronze Bomber signs the deal. Finkel exclusively told World Boxing News on Thursday, "We looked at the contract on Monday, raised two specific details in the paperwork that we needed clarification of." Finkel exclusively told World Boxing News, It's frustrating, as Eddie Hearn is stating in the media, that we need to be quick and sign the contract, but how can we sign if they don't respond to our email and clarify our concerns? If we are being rushed, we really need to hear back from Barry in order to be able to complete things on our side, Finkel added. Hopefully things can be addressed as soon as possible. Although World Boxing News is saying that official announcement may not be possible until next week. Right? So the whole thing with this is, see how people keep saying, oh, Deontay Wilder, he had the contract all this time, he needs to just sign it. He had the contract all this time, he just needs to sign it. What's taking him so long? Well, the holdup is Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn. Because they got the contract on Monday. They looked the contract over on Monday. Now they sent them a response, an email, and it's taking them 3 days to respond to an email. Today is Friday. They sent them an email on Tuesday. So if he sent them an email too, how long does it take to respond to an email? Shouldn't you be looking for an email from Team Wilder? If you Team Joshua? If you Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn, you should be looking for an email from Eddie and from Shelly Finkel and Team Wilder, right? That should be your number one priority at this point. You should be looking for that email. How could they send you an email and you not get it? That's like you waiting for something important to come in the mail, right? You waiting for a delivery. You waiting for something important to come in the mail, but you don't check the mailbox for 3 days. They tell you it's going. You say, okay, you expecting it to come back at least by Monday, but by Friday you still ain't check your email to respond to check to see if the mail got there. How could you not? Shouldn't you be looking for it? So how could it take you 3 days to respond to an email? How could that be possible? You should be looking to respond to the email. You should be waiting for that email, especially if you keep going into the public and saying that, they haven't responded to you, they haven't signed the contract. Well, how would you know if they signed the contract if you're not even checking your email? Or did you check your email and you just choose not to respond because you put some stickiness in the contract that they caught, and now they pointed out, and you don't want to respond to it? See, these are the little games that people play in the business world. But they know they have the fans that's just being idiotic at this point, Joshua fans, and they know they can control the narrative with them, and they're gonna push the agenda that Wilder's scared. So that this is the things that they do. So he goes in the public and says he's still waiting for them to sign. They haven't signed yet. What's the holdup? What's taking them so long to sign? Well, the thing that's taking them so long to sign is that you said it was business. You said you can't blindly sign anything. That's what Eddie Hearn said. When the $50 million with the 50-50 revenue and the contract was sent over to them, Eddie Hearn had to go back home and mull over the contract. He couldn't even do it right then and there. He had to go through it with a fine comb. Right? That's what he said. So now he sent them the contract, but he's saying, why you ain't signing yet? But the thing is, Wilder and them, and another thing is, he said that he couldn't, you can't just verbally agree to that. This is New York. You'll get bond to that. Right? That's what Eddie Hearn said. But then turns around, Deontay Wilder did it because he agreed to the contract before you sent it to him. He just didn't sign it yet, but he did what you said you couldn't do. Right? So now Deontay Wilder just sent them a response, and they have yet to respond, but still acting like Wilder is the one that's holding it up. What do you mean? If he done went over the contract, he agreed to everything, but there's two stipulations that they need clarification on. They just waiting for a response from you, and it's taking you 3 days to respond. But you're saying that it's a rush. If you're in a rush to get the contract signed, you should be looking for them to send you something so you can respond to it. So how could they possibly send you something, and you're talking about this fight needs to hurry up and be done because you refuse to let Anthony Joshua fight with only an 8-week training camp? You should be looking for them to respond to you at this point. You should be waiting on that. You should be sitting on your hands at this point, waiting for the contract to come back, waiting for a response from them. But yet again, it's being proven that they did respond already. And you're the one that's not responding. Again, you're the one that's killing time right now. Because now they're waiting for you to clarify 2 sticking points in the contract, and it's taking you 3 days to respond to an email, yet you come out and say that what's taking them so long to sign the contract. These are the contradictions and the idiotic statements, and this is the craziness, man. These are the lies and the contradictions that continue to be pointed out. So you went and you go in the public and you're saying that you can't. It's time. Time is everything right now. So if time is everything with this fight, then how could it be possible that they sent you an email and yet it's 3 days and you haven't responded yet? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, not to mention Tuesday. So that's actually 4 days. Because they said they sent it over to them Tuesday morning. So they went through the contract on Monday, sent the contract over Tuesday morning, and they still yet to hear. So you all the Tuesday, all the Wednesday, Thursday, and today is Friday, and they still waiting for a response with for you to clarify 2 sticking points in the contract. But you've yet to respond. But you go in the public and you go and you say that it's time is everything, and you refuse to let Anthony Joshua fight with an 8-week training camp. You should be looking. See, this is the thing. If you're an Anthony Joshua fan, right? If you're backing Anthony Joshua and you defending Anthony Joshua, at this point in time, how could you defend that? How could you say how are you looking to say this dude just came out and said time is everything? So shouldn't he be in the rush to clarify the 2 sticking points in the contract that they need to be clarified so they could get the contract signed and get the fight announced? This is what I'm talking about, man. But y'all can go check this article out on World Boxing News 24. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, y'all already know what it is. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, get all new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV. It's your boy Blue, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Shout outs to the whole LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. It's your boy Blue. Y'all already know what it is, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, man. It's your boy Blue. That's all I got. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. So, Team Wilder have responded to Eddie Hearn's contract, asked for clarification for two sticking points on Tuesday morning. Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn have yet to respond to Team Wilder to clarify the 2 sticking points in the contract so they could get the contract signed. Now it's looking like the fight won't be signed and announced until next week. But that's all I got for y'all. It's your boy Blue. Make sure y'all drop a comment in the comment section. Peace.